Long ago in a distant land, I, Judge Glenn, the player-hating master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable homebrew. But a foolish band of players wielding the 5th edition rules stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in the OSR and flung them into Dungeon Crawl Classics, where my evil is law. Now the fools seek to return to the past and undo the future that is mighty deeds.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mighty Deeds, a podcast of high adventure. My name is Glenn. I'm your judge for this session, and joining me around the table are...
Jason, playing Nigel, the dwarven cleric.
Sully, playing Albert, the elven elf.
Luke playing Abramovich, the barbarian.
Carl playing Arena.
So last time when we left off on Mighty Deeds, you guys had reached the floating ziggurat that was the source of this weird disease that was afflicting children and leaving them kind of in a coma. You guys had fought your way through this Adarok mines of the dwarves, gotten onto the flying iceberg, fought your way up the stairs, and then fought 2 yetis and 4
We had made it to the boss chamber.
red caps.
We'd gathered lots of magical equipment, and we were ready for the boss fight. I remember that very clearly as that being the last thing that happened.
So now you're on top of the iceberg, and you see the entrance of the ziggurat. You've killed the guardians, and you guys decided to rest. Okay,
I think so.
Sure.
It was nighttime when you guys were reached the iceberg. It was almost morning.
Yes.
You guys have not slept since like the previous, night.
Affirmative.
So as dawn approaches, the iceberg slows down, and it actually kind of like rises up even higher. And as dawn breaks, it basically feels like it stops. So you guys decide, okay, we're gonna catch some Z's. We're gonna regroup from our hardships.
Near bashing. With
Yeah,
the Yetis.
we're gonna regroup from our hardship in the previous day, and we're gonna start fresh tomorrow. So who takes first watch?
Yes. I will take first.
We decided this?
Albert will take first watch.
Yes.
Okay.
You can take second watch.
Yeah, because you were at like 15 disapproval and all that.
That is
Good judge.
Yes, sir.
it was only 10.
Albert shall be taking first watch. The rest of you can all take some sleep.
Thing 1. When the adventure started, the nemesis dice of the big bad for this adventure was a D20.
Okay.
All right? And then, as you guys were, I think, in the Adarok mines, so Michael was like, oh, well, Loptier wants to prevent whatever's happening, and... I got this vision from the 3 fates, and you're getting this, maybe like all the gods kind of want to put us on this road.
Yes.
So when you realized that, its dice went down from a D20.
A little thing popped up like
achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Yes. And its die stepped down to a D16. All right. So you're on first watch. Everybody else is sleeping, and you're having a dream.
I'm having a dream?
You're having a dream.
Okay.
So in your dream, you're in this underground cavern, right? You're looking around using infravision. There's no light, and it's a completely natural cavern. And it's basically like a tunnel, like you can go forward or back.
Okay.
You're kind of standing there for a minute, and from way off down the tunnel ahead of you, you hear the sound of like somebody chipping on stone, like hitting a hammer against stone. And right as you hear the sound, you feel like this kind of pinch or sharp pain in your shoulder.
Okay.
What do you do?
Head towards the sound.
All right, so you walk through this passageway, and there's a couple more times that there's like a chink sound, and you feel like pain. Okay, not like crippling, agonizing, I've got a toothache pain, just, like shot with a BB kind of pain.
Arr.
Finally, you come into this large cavern, right? And you're looking around using your infravision. And there are all of these stalagmites all around the cavern.
Yes.
and they have each one has a vaguely humanoid shape. Like they're not statues, but they are the beginnings of statues. And in the middle, or near the middle of them, you see this dwarf.
Right.
And he's like chipping, like Michelangelo, chipping one of these stalagmites into a humanoid form. Okay. And every time he hits his chisel, you feel a corresponding stab of pain. What do you do?
My arthritis is acting up again.
It must be a storm coming. My gout is killing me.
Not good, not good. I go up and say, excuse me, good sir. Can you stop hurting me with your chipping on this stone, which is obviously supposed to be a representation of me, and you probably are supposed to be Danthar, who's going to claim that your name is Danthar, and I don't care.
Do you really say all that?
Well, most of it.
Okay. As you approach and say, excuse me, sir, he turns and looks at you. And yeah, he has like gems for eyes and his beard is spun gold. All of the things that they say about Danthar when you see him face to face. You know, he has a beard of spun silver and gold and adamantine.
Well,
he says, well, lad.
Can I mine you?
What?
Can I mine you for there?
You say that to him too?
What do you know?
I've been working on this for 2 weeks, Jason. Can you just let me read the box?
I thought we were playing a game here. My problem. Go ahead.
Well, lad, let me say, chink.
Ow.
I've had my share of incompetent priests in my time, but you bring new meaning to the term clerical error. Tink.
Yeah, well, it's pain that you keep giving me in my shoulder.
2 weeks, and the first joke we get is clerical error.
Thank you. I know that joke by itself is going to double our rating on iTunes.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, come on, guys.
Are we putting money on that?
Yeah. You can count on me. He brings a new meaning to it.
Clerical.
So what do you say? You say what?
Stop, you think you could stop chipping away at me there? Yar!
Well, you understand. The only way you're ever going to get better is if I shape you like I'm shaping the stone, and chips another chip off. You gotta be willing to undergo a little bit of hardship, you panty waist, if you're gonna ever grow into a real dwarf.
I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but one, you sound like a pirate, and two, you know,
okay. First of all, as it says in our holy book, pirates sound like us. You should have learned that in Sunday school when you were 40.
Well, you know, I didn't grow up along the dwarves. I grew up in the Barovian town of Barovia. It was a human settlement, and no one cares.
Always you with your excuses.
But let's be honest here. Every time I pray to you, you're like, do it yourself. Like every time I go there, I get this disapproval, and it says, you know what? Your God wants you to do it by yourself. He wants you to stop relying on me.
I want you to learn to rely on yourself. I'm going to teach you the most important lesson of all, self-reliance. And you got to be stronger. Look, son.
I don't mean to be rude, but you know why I became a priest? I didn't have to rely on myself.
Ooh, good logic.
I relied on you to help me do the things I couldn't do. Like I can't magically heal my friends. That's what I come to you for.
All right.
But now you want me to do it by myself.
I see you're using some of that human logic on me you learned in that human town. Listen, you've made things into a real shite show down there, son.
Well, it is my specialty.
Yes. Well, listen, you got to quit making excuses and start doing better. And really show your dwarven strength. Danthar helps those who help themselves, and you gotta start helping yourself a little bit. Listen, lad. And he takes a really hard chink into the stone. You feel like this shooting pain go down your sciatica.
Miasmatic arthritis.
He says, listen, lad, it's a real shite show down there, and
you've mentioned
in a way, you could almost say that it's our fault. So
don't worry. Yeah, no, I blame you sometimes. I really do.
No, I don't.
When you turn your back on me,
I don't mean
me. Don't trust me. Trust yourself with this magic stuff that you can't do on your own. I really look at you and go, you know what? Danthar's kind of a
Wow. All right. Now that's far enough, young man. Listen, when I said it's kind of our fault, I didn't mean the gods. I meant
The dwarves.
The dwarves.
The dwarves.
The dwarves.
I'm counting on you to be a leader to those other races that are with you and to really show them what you're made of. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to bestow the blessing of Dainthar on you. But you need to understand.
Disturbing.
But you need to understand, you are supposed to be a leader. You are supposed to show yourself to be a man of a dwarf of quality and strength.
He
and
shows himself. He pulls up his pants.
And quit. Not reveal yourself. Show yourself. Quit your belly aching. Quit your complaining. Quit blaming other people's for your failures. Here's my blessing.
And he smacks you in the forehead with his open palm, and it's like getting hit with a tree trunk. You go falling back, and you sit up in your bedroll and look around. Yes,
Sweet baby Dainthar.
That's what you say when you wake up. Okay,
Are you all right over there, Nigel?
and you experience
None of your business.
That's
you
fair.
dirty elf.
You experience a +2 bonus on all spell checks and heal checks and turn checks for the next 24 hours. +2 bonus. And of course, your disapproval is reset at 1 because Dainthar doesn't do 0 disapproval.
Of course. What would that
Also,
be?
the rest of you, you may remember that Michael called upon the intervention of the 3 fates last time, and they were supposed to add like +10 to 3 random rolls. Instead, they have recharged your sovereign fire so that each of you have 10 sovereign fire points when you wake up. All right, so plateau, top of the iceberg, few trees sticking out, 4 dead redcaps, 2 dead yetis, your campsite, and this kind of the top of the ziggurat sticking out with just like this opening.
So this is the next morning.
Yes.
We're awake.
That's going to be on my shirt.
Actually, it would be around noon because you guys went to sleep first thing as the sun was rising because you guys had been up all night. You guys get your sleep, you get up the next after resting 8 hours, and you're ready to go into the ziggurat. Who goes in first? Abramovich, you go into the top of the ziggurat is basically a big square room, and not even that big. Beyond the broken stone doors is a small chamber. Rime covers the exposed stone, and snow dusts the floor. Strangely, there are numerous small evergreen trees sprouting in clusters from the bare stone, forming curious sparse groves about the room. The air is cold and rich with the scent of pine needles. A cracked spiral staircase descends through the floor to places unknown. There's a picture of some pine trees.
Totally normal looking pine trees.
Yeah.
They don't look like pine tree people at all.
You guys go down the steps?
I kill every pine tree I see.
The pine trees don't do anything suspicious. Do you guys go down the steps?
I kill
Yes.
them all.
Do I have any books that might lend any information on this
Well, check your bag of books.
new? That's what I'm talking about. New god that we're trying to.
No, because you guys have not even gotten like a name
Okay.
to go with this, right? You know who Loptir is, but you don't know who this power of frost is.
Couldn't we have looked up Loptir and see if they had any arch enemy gods?
You did look up Loptir to see if he had any enemy gods, and it didn't say anything about any Lord of Snow.
Ritpole. Ritpole is the name of the god.
Well, I feel like he would have, if he couldn't have found the god outright, he would have cross-referenced other gods who also
Yes.
have similar.
There's no way that any of his
answer is
books
no.
could have any information about this god.
It doesn't feel like that's what you're trying to tell
These books are useless. And he flings them off the
Flings
side.
him off the side of the floating ice island.
At the bottom of the stairs is a larger and warmer chamber than the one above. The stone floor's flagstones are uneven and askew, as if they've suffered some great stress and upheaval. The walls bear strange hieroglyphics of unknown origin. The smell of evergreens hangs in the air like heady incense. Numerous pines, larger and more numerous than above. Good job, Michael. Numerous pines. Michael Curtis, the guy who wrote this. Numerous pine trees, larger and more numerous than above, grow out of the stone, and some have spindly trunks that seem to have an almost humanoid shape.
Burn them all.
Several of the boughs rustle, but there is no draft present to stir them. All right, so
And this is an enclosed room.
it is an enclosed room. So it looks to you like this was part of a ziggurat. You know, you're going down, the area's getting bigger, and there's two heavy wooden doors on the far side, and there's all these trees between you and them. What do you guys do?
I'm starting to get a sneaking suspicion that these trees might not be what they seem.
And there are hieroglyphs on the walls.
There's hieroglyphs on the walls all the way around.
My dwarf sense is tingling. It says don't trust the trees.
I'm gonna review the hieroglyphs to see if I
Means
can get a
that
sense of
or
what they are.
I'm too close to Irina.
Yep.
I can't really tell.
Man, these trees are numerous.
And large.
But are they more numerous than the ones above?
Both.
I do believe so.
Oh,
You should definitely go up and hug one.
Okay, so you're looking at the hieroglyphs. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm killing the trees.
Are you going to go start hacking down a tree with your cudgel?
With my cudgel, with the blade of the cudgel, yes.
what are you doing killing the tree? It's not nice.
I'm gonna help
That's not
him
nice.
with
Oh,
anything that he may need.
Okay. Luke?
I'm gonna just stick with them.
I'm gonna
Okay.
inspect the tree. Give me that tree over there. Yeah.
Okay, so you start going over the tree. You're kind of watching over all of them. The hieroglyphics on the walls are Hyperborean in origin.
Do you know what Hyperborean is?
I think Hyperborean is referring
Yeah,
to
or yeah, I think so.
Conan.
a people or
Okay, yeah, the Hyperboreans are like a pre-modern barbarian civilization, like before Abramovich's people in the north. There was an earlier civilization in the north called the Hyperboreans.
Okay.
So you cannot read them. You
Okay.
can recognize them, but you can't read them.
Okay.
Look in your bag of books.
I believe these are of Hyperborean origin. I do not understand what they are saying, but that's what they are.
Yes.
Luke,
They were an older version of my people.
Can you read it?
Ancient. Of course not. Not the time.
Jason, you start walking over to one of the pine trees
Yes.
with your cudgel ready,
My cudgel at the ready.
and you
Cudgel.
hear like a whispering. Seems to be coming from the tree.
You dark, dirty tree. How dare you whisper at me? Don't you know you're talking to your betters?
Do you try to make out what the whispers are saying?
It's probably saying some tree nonsense, like water me.
So that's a no?
Sure, no, I...
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Do I hear any whispers?
I would say head to the doors.
Are you going to try to detect this, figure out the sound of the trees?
Sure.
All
Then
right.
you would have to detect
From like
thoughts.
where I am, I start heading straight to that door right there.
Okay.
So
This one?
it would take me by that tree. Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Luke, you definitely start to be able to make out words in the whispers.
Don't listen to the tree nonsense.
Scary head and mean eyes, dark forest monster. It sounds like a child's voice. Joptar won't let us go. Chains of horn. What do you do?
Oh, yeah, you should go up there and
How
talk
to
it.
react to that.
And now that you're close, you can kind of make out, you know how that picture they had a vaguely humanoid shape? Like you can kind of see a humanoid face in the bark just a little bit, you know?
Mother Willow.
It's extremely uncomfortable.
Do you say that?
Yes.
What are you uncomfortable about?
These trees have faces. And they speak.
These damn dirty
Look at the
trees.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the whispering sound, and you definitely see, as you look closer at the trees, they do kind of look like, you know, a kid like going,
And who did they say was keeping them?
you didn't hear that. You hear, angry, he's been forgotten. Pain until everyone remembers and fears the forest again.
Who's angry?
Yeah, you actually hear a as it takes
Yes,
a,
As if trying to remember.
He is.
trying to find his place.
I'm trying to reach through from the great beyond you.
You see the little branch like going as if they're looking for a word in a book.
Give me a second.
Reading the room.
Japtar. He's an ancient forest spirit, and he's been forgotten for so long.
He should have stayed that way.
He's old, so old, older even than Grammy and Grandpa.
Is there any way Abramovich can free you of this curse?
He's drawing strength from our souls. We're trapped here by his evil magic.
Chop the tree down, chop the tree
No,
down.
no, don't hurt us.
We won't be hurting you. We'll be sending you back to your bodies.
No, you must fight the final boss battle and destroy Joptar.
You seem to know a lot for being a child stuck in a tree.
Are there any adults around?
I like how that confused
Are there
you.
any adults stuck in trees around who may have more information?
No, he's only kidnapping the souls of children.
Oh yeah, you know, I like it when gods do that.
Like the Red Cap was doing at that town when they were trying to get that kid.
Ding, 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 ding. Exactly.
Yeah, no, they mark them and then their
She
soul goes
actually-
in here and blah 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 blah.
She actually condescendingly says, "Ding, ding, ding." Exactly.
Yes.
She's like, ding, ding, ding. Like, brilliant,
You're
Sherlock.
not as dumb as you look.
No, none of that happens. She's very sweet. Her name is Romu.
Lost to time.
Okay, so wait a second. Are we suggesting that these are the kids were transformed into trees?
Something.
Or are we talking about we think these are the souls of the kids from the bodies when they're in comas? Because that's what I was thinking first.
No,
I'm just
I
asking,
think
do
that
we
their
think
bodies are the trees.
Okay, so they were transformed.
No,
into-
because their bodies are still in the towns, in comas.
Oh,
See, that's what I was thinking. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm
Maybe.
saying if we chop it down, maybe that will release their soul back. I mean, I don't know.
Roll 3d6 and try to get your personality or less.
I'm just trying to help you out there, kid.
Okay, well, since you have such a
I am a
such
very
great
blunt
bedside,
personality.
you have such great bedside manner.
I know.
His power is in his horns. You must destroy his horns to weaken him.
Okay, I mean, we could go do that
Romu
too.
says.
But will that release you?
Yes, you must destroy him. He's the bad guy. We're the kids that he's got our souls in captured.
Yeah, it seems more like a thing a DM would say than the kid. I'm just saying.
I don't think
I didn't write the adventure, Jason.
so
Calm down.
so we get
There,
the
kid.
whole
I don't
quest.
think I trust these
My
guys.
name's-
They might betray us.
Name's Nigel too, by the way.
So we
Achievement unlocked. You figured out what the bad guy's weakness is, and his nemesis guy goes down to a D12.
Well, I'm glad I have that 18 in personality. It always comes in handy.
You hear the voice of a dwarven child.
Oh no, Nelly!
You go over and
Yes. You should be in a rock. They sound like pirates.
They sound like this. How can you do a child pirate? Do a child who's also a pirate. Oh, this is awful.
You sound
this
like you're
stinks.
no younger than 40 years old.
I am.
You're
I'm about
so
a,
young. How old are you? 50?
I'm a mere lad of 40, and I'll tell you what, this reeks. This sucks. This is lame. Being stuck here is lame.
This looks very lame, as you kids
What's
put it.
what's something else a teenager would say, Luke? Help me out. Here's the thing. For long centuries, the dwarves of Clan Ardok tended to the wards that kept Japtar imprisoned. But when the last of the Ardok dwarves...
Well, you really
Passed away.
it up, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it wasn't me.
I mean, I don't know for sure.
Are we all listening to this?
Yeah, you can all hear the whisper.
Okay. We can all also hear him screaming back at a tree.
Yeah, it's not just a one-sided conversation. You can hear the teenager.
Oh, yeah, because now it's weird talking to trees.
I mean, all of this is weird. Let's just be completely honest.
No, it's
point
kind of normal
is-
for us.
For long centuries, that clan of dwarves kept this ancient god in his prison. And then when the last of them passed away and the duty of maintaining the wards was forgotten, now he returns.
Arena looks at it and asks, "Is this the prison?"
Yes, he was in. Yes, I'm going to do a different voice every word. Yes, he was imprisoned here in this ziggurat, and the dwarves maintained the magic that kept him in prison. But now the glacier is broken free, and Joptir returns. Joptar. Japtar.
You shouldn't have forgotten about him then, because now he's...
It wasn't me. I just happen to be a dwarf that knows the story. It's the Ardok dwarves.
Are you not an Ardok dwarf?
No.
So you're just some random dwarf that knows the story of the Ardok dwarves.
Yes,
He's a
dwarves.
scholar.
Dwarves take
Ah,
pride.
he's only 40 years old. He doesn't know anything. He barely knows how to twist his beard.
Listen,
Oh, it's you old folks that don't know how to do anything, don't know how to work.
Don't know how to do
do anything.
Don't know how to work Axe Book. Don't know how
The
to.
town informant gaggle is free.
What?
What?
Google, shut up, both of you.
I didn't get it.
Okay. Anyway, are you done getting backstory? Are you going to go save us all now?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
No
dude.
promises here.
Do you go through this door or this door?
Well, since you guys are so knowledgeable, which door do we need to go through?
They both go to the same room.
Well, there you go. Then it doesn't
Then
matter.
the big door.
I'll go wherever.
Big door sounds good.
All right.
They go to the same room.
They do, in fact, go to the same room. Again, I'm trying to get on Michael Curtis's good side, so,
Well, sorry about that. We have failed.
Yeah, let's...
Maybe he should run a campaign with us and realize how bad
Maybe
we
he
are.
should roll 3d6 and get his personality or less.
Wow. Wow. All right.
I think your
that's
story
intelligence, by the way.
I think your story is great, Mr. Curtis, for what it's worth.
Broken columns and upheaved flagstones have turned this large chamber into a shambles. The walls are cracked in several places, spilling ice into the room. Frost clings to the shattered stone debris, littering the floor, and a layer of icy snow covers the uneven floor. Moments after you enter, a large humanoid form rises up from amidst the rubble at the far side of the room, whirling a length of chain in defiance at your intrusion. It snorts and bleats with anger.
Does it have horns?
It does not. Roll for initiative.
Well, then I don't want to fight it.
Roll for initiative! Gimbo North the Gnome here. While the lads set up for combat, here's a quick reminder. Have you ever wished you could see the maps, handouts, artwork, and epic tabletop terrain from the lads' adventures? Well, now you can. Simply follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Mighty D's Pod. Enough talk. To battle!
Okay.
So what is this thing in the middle of the room?
It's a big Yeti with
Yes.
a chain, with this big, heavy 15-foot chain.
I'm
and he's
paralyzed.
swinging around his head, and he's going, roar, and
Yeti
beating
with
on his
chain.
chest. Carl, what do you do?
So I want to. Is the other side of that where
You can't see past this, if that's what you're asking.
Can I move to right in between those so I can see what's over there?
Sure.
I want to see the rest of the room.
Rest of the room.
So over here, there's a staircase going down.
Okay. How far can I get to the other side?
You came up all the way up here, so you can get to about here, and you're done moving.
Is that including my action?
Yeah, that'd be like that'd be like double
move.
Okay, that's where I'm.
Okay.
Before I do that,
Luke!
Well, I just want to whisper to everybody and be like, I'm gonna go around.
Flanking time.
But what if there's other people over there?
That's it's the point of me going over there to check.
Well, you can't whisper from across the room, Nat.
Can I get up there?
Yes.
Great, my attack.
Go ahead and make your attack. 18 hits.
Oh, wait a second. Isn't this like the Carl's Friends campaign?
I didn't
18 doesn't hit.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't that just be our luck? 18.
You need
Not
a natural
even close.
20 plus 5.
You need a natural 25.
Natural 20 would do it.
Ooh, 11 damage.
Nice.
Nice hit.
Well, okay, he's dead.
No, he's not.
He's up and he's like, that didn't.
Okay, so you charge forward with your Zweihander and cut into this giant Yeti thing. And yeah, you rip it open and blood goes flying and it screams in pain. Michael.
Can I make it to him and attack?
Probably not.
Okay. I will go as far as I can and throw a dagger.
Okay.
I will throw a dagger at it's a 10.
10 misses.
Yes.
All right. Jason.
All right, process. 6.
It's cocked.
6.
Oh, it's cocked.
It is not cocked.
That was.
Everybody could clearly see that was a 6.
I couldn't.
I
There was a
saw that it was
a-
cocked.
well,
There was
guess
a
what?
column in the way.
I saw that it was a 6.
I mean,
I'll let you know what it turned out to
Who
be.
are you, the game master?
Right?
What
It's a
is-
7
Who
now.
made you the DM?
What happens, Jason?
I don't know. I got plus.
You get +2, then you get your level, then you get your personality.
Can I look and see? I got.
He's got
I'm
4,
sorry that you
5,
have so
6,
many pages to look at.
12. The cleric's hands
You have
and
pages
melee
over
weapons
there?
are charged with an energy of paralysis. I must make a normal attack on my next round.
Okay.
I move up, I guess, so I can
Yeah,
be
you want to
within
move
range.
up the rest of the way? Okay.
There you go. I don't want to be too close.
All right.
Too far away.
So now, Luke, the Yeti swings the chain. At first, you think he's swinging it at you, but he's not. He swings it at the layer of ice at your feet, which breaks open, forcing PCs within 10 feet of him to make a DC 10 reflex save or plummet into Area 3-3.
Oh, so would that
Just
be
you,
10?
DC 10 reflex save.
Oh, I got a +1 to reflex. Success.
Okay, so you leap, and all this is now a big hole into the chamber below.
How far down is the chamber below?
Well, you can't see into it right now. Far enough to do a bunch of damage, if that's what you're wondering. I mean, it's not like
More than 85 feet.
Yeah, more than 81 feet. Yes, exactly. Carl, you're back up.
Can I
Okay,
make it to him?
now you could, except you hear the sound of running feet behind you,
Time to scream.
and there's a bunch of red caps coming around from this direction.
How many is a bunch?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they do. Hey guys, we want a party too.
But I gotta say it a little less creepy.
No, exactly like that.
Exactly that amount of creep.
Yes. We want a party too. What's everybody doing?
These two are coming towards you. This one's coming towards you guys.
Do they get to go before I do, or do I get to
They
go?
already ran. So they're
Oh.
done going. Now you get to go.
Good.
Do I know that they're behind me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they come out running. Hey guys! Hey guys! I mean, that's their battle cry. That's
We want a party too.
actually they come running out yelling, "Ichi potato!"
Which translates to
Hey guys, we want a party too.
sounds about right.
I don't want to live.
I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
I don't want to be in this
Carl,
podcast
you're
anymore.
Okay, can I make it to the Yeti?
There's a big hole in the ice between you and the Yeti now.
How?
No. He's over here.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm going to make you make a 3d6 agility test because that's still pretty far.
Please let the Yeti break all the ice around him so he's just
3d6
standing there by
agility?
himself.
Yeah.
Can't go anywhere.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
All right. You get up to him and you're coming up behind him with your sword. I'll even give you an advantage on the attack because
Oh, wonderful.
he's a little surprised at your tactic.
She's sneaky.
Oh, no,
nat
not a
20.
20. Not a natural
Wow.
I wish I could
So I'm
roll
also going
with
to
advantage.
smite it.
20. Right. He will be smitten. What crit table do you roll on?
Crit table 2.
Mr. Judge,
Yes, sir.
is that red cap going to reach me on his next turn? If I stayed right there, would he reach me on his next turn?
Okay.
You think it might be too far. He'll reach you but not be able to attack, is what you think.
So first, I want him to roll the smite. It
Okay.
is a 10, a fortitude save of 10 plus 1. So 11.
DC 11 fortitude save.
Yes.
My fort's at +5. I got a 9, so I failed.
You fail, so I get to roll 1d6, and you were stunned for that many turns. 3 rounds.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Give me that D6
Why?
so I can keep track of how long I'm stunned for.
Okay.
All right.
What's my crit?
I don't
what'd
know.
you die?
You said it's table 2.
Yes.
What's your crit die?
10. D10. 5.
Blow pierces foe's kidneys. Inflict plus 3d3 damage on this strike, and the foe is stunned for 1 round. I just ticked that up to 4. Yeah, let's extend it. Yeah, here's a D3. So
I'll
just roll it
it
3 times.
3 times? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm
Plus
going to
your
roll my
damage.
damage first on my weapon, which is a D6.
With all
which
the
is only a 1.
all the pluses.
1 plus 2 is 3.
That's it.
And I think that's it,
it.
yeah.
So 3.
So 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Luke.
Miss.
You
Wait a
missed?
second.
Wait, does he get advantage because it's stunned?
Oh.
Yeah. Roll that again, just one more time. Just
17.
17 hits.
It's terrible.
Show us what you got, Luke.
3 damage.
3.
You rolled a 1.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. He is
you got 3
badly
more
hurt.
rounds to keep going at it.
Also,
He's badly hurt.
I would want to be like, there's 2 red caps coming as well.
Okay. All right.
So we know that there's 3 of them total.
Right. Michael.
I would like to, I don't know what the word is, the term. I'm going to wait I'm going to hold my action until that little guy comes to me. Seeing him get stunned, I'm going to be like, he's taken care of. I know there's 2 guys there.
He has a slingshot in his hand.
Oh.
With the blue marble thing that's like giving off little vapors of cold.
You might want to.
He is still running, or he started running towards you, but he's got a slingshot. Just letting you know.
Does that mean he has a ready to action?
No, he can't have a ready to action because he was running.
Oh.
Like they were way back here. They spent their round running
Everybody
up.
look under your chair. You all get a ready to action.
Then choking cloud's going to be the word.
Okay.
I think. I can't make it to him in time, could I? I mean, it would have to be the same thing. I could reach him, but I wouldn't be able to attack.
I'd give you a 3d6 agility to get to him and attack.
Let's do that.
Okay.
It's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Didn't
Did you see that freaking 17?
Okay. So you rush forward.
Stat roll. Wonderful.
You rush forward.
Yeah.
But you aren't able to get your attack off before the end of your round. Jason.
I will approach the red cap as well.
Right? Give me 3d6 agility.
How about a no? Barely made it, but made
You
it.
made it? Okay.
And I'll attack
With your paralyzing cudgel?
with my paralyzing cudgel of death for
At least 11.
Yeah, they got good armor class. Nope, that doesn't hit.
11 doesn't hit.
They're dexterous little buggers. They're very frustratingly dexterous.
He's dodging back and forth.
Right, exactly. All right, so he's going to slingshot the cleric at point blank range.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Of course not.
Do I have a chance to disrupt him?
No.
A disadvantage?
No. 13?
No.
13 misses. So you're able to dodge at the last second as this marble flies past you. These 2 guys come running around behind you.
How did you know we were here?
Yeah, they heard your battle cry.
The battle cry was just, oof, I missed.
Good job, Dunthor. You gave me the great.
Yeah, I know your battle cries. Danthar, give me strength. Danthar, whatever it
Battle
is.
cry every
16?
He's got a battle cry every 6 seconds where he says, I missed.
6 points of damage. Okay, so let's see. Did you hit the Yeti?
Yes.
Oh, you critted the Yeti and,
Yeah, I
and you
destroyed
didn't,
the
right?
Yeti.
I hit the
You hit, but you didn't crit.
Yes.
I've hit him like twice.
I'm going to spin around
He
and...
doesn't do anything.
You
He's
can't
stunned.
do anything.
Oh,
You're stunned.
curse all of you.
Yeah. Way to put all the red caps over here on us,
That's when you know how
though.
fun the players
I
get to
moved
have.
this. I changed it to 3 because you have
So
3
you're
more
done.
turns of stun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go, Carl.
I crit because I crit on not nat 19 or 20s, and I just rolled it.
Wait,
Nice.
do you crit or do you just get smited?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I just get smite. I
You
don't
smite
crit.
him again. Okay,
So I
great.
smite him again.
Yeah.
So he can roll DC 11. DC 11. What is it?
He failed his fortitude save, everybody.
I'm gonna roll another D6. 4 more turns. 4 more turns.
Go ahead and add that up there on that.
No, it's just 4. It's just it's set to 4. You don't get to add the 3. No.
Doesn't
not-
matter. He'll be dead either way.
First of all, while stunned, the opponent cannot take any actions, move or otherwise. However, the stunned foe may make subsequent saves each round to shake free of the stun.
Okay.
Sure.
So we
This
can
is the
count
stuff
that
you have to
one.
tell me.
I don't.
Is that under smiting?
Yes, it's your character class. It's your abilities.
That's under the smiting?
Yeah, that's under the Sentinel character class. Okay,
Yeah.
so back on my turn. What's his name? Michael Bender rule. Okay. I get a chance to save out of this
Brian
every
Bender
single
rule.
round.
Brian Michael Bendis says no because of the rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you rolled
So
a
you smited
3.
you and roll your damage and roll your crit.
I don't get a crit. I just get
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
6.
He is
Oh, I'm sorry. 8.
Hey, he's dead. I was about to say he's veritably at death's door, hanging on by a thread, and then you added your strength bonus. Okay. Luke.
Can I get up to one of those little gremlins and attack?
Well, there's a hole in the ice.
I mean, I can't step around it.
And
You
No,
have
it's
to
a
jump.
hole
You have to like jump
in
over it.
the
It's like
ice.
blocking this.
All right. Let's go around then.
Oh yeah, I would go around. I would not jump.
No, I'm not gonna jump.
Okay, so
Am I
you
a
get
madman?
you get to about here. Oh, do you want to try Michael's idea?
What's Michael's?
Show him again.
Climbing up. Just go.
Okay, so is he? What is he like standing on broken pillars?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to try Michael's idea or not?
Okay.
Roll 3d6 and try to get your agility or less.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
my
So
God.
you're up here, you're looming over him, but you don't get to attack yet. All right,
At least you're closer.
Michael.
Attack the little fella.
Yeah, we got it.
11.
No.
12.
13.
Would you hush?
14.
Would you please hush?
Please don't
15?
Get out of 14. 14. You want to give it a 14. 15.
Do I hear 15 on this attack? Do I hear a 15? The 15 from the gentleman?
15 is a number, yes.
15 hits.
15 hits.
15 going
to the
once.
Sully.
Going twice.
I can't even think.
16.
I can't even think.
1.3.
3.
Soul to the Sully.
Fortunately for me, he had 7.
Well, that seems like a hearty little red cap there.
He's a hardy. He's the leader.
He's clearly the one on
All right.
steroids.
Jason,
I guess I'll attack something. Maybe.
do you want to attack the wounded one or the unwounded one?
I don't want to attack any of them, honestly.
Attack the wounded one, though.
Yeah.
Do I go for a paralysis or do I go for an attack?
I thought you already had
I think
paralysis.
I think it's just a persecution.
Paralysis only lasts the round I have it.
Oh.
So the first time I missed, I would have
Lost it.
Okay.
So the question is,
But if he rolls higher, it does last more rounds. But
it does, but also it also goes off in the same round I cast it, depending on.
Oh, so
Like, I
like,
can-
Oh
target
yeah.
someone.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I did that Yeti before. So the question is, do I feel more confident with the +2?
You need to get a better weapon. I don't know why you're running around with that cudgel.
That's not his call.
Of course, it's his call.
That look that he made was, that's not my
don't
call.
mean to be rude, but there's not. What me and Mealy are not really in great terms.
Okay,
You're
Like my highest thing.
that's a
is,
hit.
It's a 15.
Well,
Oh, you're casting a
paralysis,
spell?
so,
You're casting
yeah,
paralysis
so
again?
Is that a hit?
I mean,
too?
yes, technically, that does allow paralysis to go off.
That would be a 17 then.
Why would that be a 17?
So your personality +3?
Yeah, +3,
You wonder
plus
why I
1,
have
Oh, I'm
this-
plus
sorry.
2.
I'm sorry.
You wonder why I have this persecution
6.
complex, like
20.
like he hates me.
The cleric designates one creature within 30.
Feet.
Just says 30.
We all know.
Paralyzes. Paralyzes?
Paralyzes.
There she goes.
That's the word.
That sounds good to me.
Me good with English.
With a
Paralyzed.
word. I'm a pirate.
Me speak goodly.
If the creature is 2 hit dice or less, it is automatically paralyzed. If 3 hit dice or more, it receives a will.
It has less than 2 hit dice.
Okay, so it's automatically paralyzed.
Okay.
I will go. I can only choose one. I will choose the non-hurt one.
All right. So that one's paralyzed.
Okay. You want me to roll to see how many rounds?
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we good now?
My turn. Okay, so this
Are
one,
you
Luke,
not entertained?
this one spins to you and swings at you with his scythe. It's gonna miss. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna attack you.
Whoa, the one turn to him and attack Jason?
So he hurts
No.
it and he attacks
He
me
attacked
instead.
him, but he missed.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, but you paralyzed his friend.
He said, "Not in my house."
Anyway,
Makes sense.
We're gonna bludgeon him to death in the next turn.
14?
So it's perfectly fine.
No.
okay, so it doesn't matter anyway.
That's right.
Carl.
That's right.
I just want to move as far as I can around this.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Can I roll anything to see if I can hit that one?
With your sword?
No, with my crossbow.
Oh, yeah. Like if you get out here,
Like,
roll a 3d6 agility to try to hurry. Yeah, no
Yes.
problem. All right, go ahead and shoot him. Go ahead and kill him. Why not?
15?
15?
Yeah.
Oh, to hit.
Yeah, to hit.
Oh, yes. I thought you had already hit. Yeah.
Calm down.
I was like, that's a lot of damage.
15.
5. I hit him for 5 damage.
Okay, well, good, because he had 7. So he's down to 2.
These are really beefy guys. Like they are doing the drugs.
I mean, the other one had like 3 hit die, and we killed him in like.
They're tough and leathery, is what
So-
they are.
So I'm standing
Jump
above
in the
this
face.
guy, and I've got my Swinehander in first grip, like I'm about to just stab downward into him.
Right. I love it.
That's a hit, probably. So,
Okay.
It's a 17 at least.
He had a 14.
10 damage.
Oh, he's the one who had 4 left, right?
No.
No. He's the one that had 2.
He's the one who had 2? Okay,
He's
well, he's
super
definitely dead. He's super dead. Ichi-potato! He goes down.
Which means
Hey guys. He says, hey guys.
We want to party too.
Michael.
Now we're gonna have to get a shirt of that.
Check that guy.
Yeah. One with 4 hit points less.
15.
15 hits.
7, 8.
He did. All right. You guys
9.
kill the last one?
And we all just beat up the
Yeah,
last
the one that's. We're gonna give him a moment to see us coming.
Right.
He's like, he's just looking at us like his eyes are darting back and forth.
Right.
Because he can't do anything.
Ichi-potato! I say before I kill him.
Nice.
I
Very nice.
to make sure
All
it
right.
doesn't come
Let's pause podcast, refill our drinks, and we'll get right back into it.
I'm assuming there are steps to go down.
Yeah. She found a staircase going down back here. You guys go down the steps?
Are these
the only
trees?
exit from the room?
Yes, it's the only exit from the room. Yes, those are trees. But they are not kid-containing trees. They're
Okay.
just regular old numerous trees.
Okay.
So you guys go down the steps into room 3-1. This room is in better condition than those you've passed through previously. With the exception of the western end of the room, the walls and floor here stand straight and even. A circular basin rests in the room's center. Once a decorative pool, the water is now frozen, entombing several dark shapes within. A door in the eastern wall exits the room. The western end of the room is a sheet of ice, signifying the far wall has been damaged and the surrounding ice has penetrated the chamber. Like the frigid pool before it, the ice sheet contains a dark figure, and the glint of gold is dimly visible through the frosty wall.
When we look up, do we see the room that we just came out of?
No,
Okay.
this room is not directly below that part.
I cast a spell.
What spell do you cast?
I cast a magic missile into the darkness. No, I cast second sight. I cast second sight.
Okay.
10, 16, so it does. The cleric has a hint of possible outcome. He must spend the following round concentrating on a choice that must be made within the next 30 minutes. For example, he may be deciding which direction to turn in a dungeon, or whether to enter a room. The cleric gets a sense of whether the action will be benefit or harm. There is a 75% chance that the sense the cleric receives is accurate. I want to...
75% chance. That's pretty weak.
Yeah, well, you know...
Well, you could always.
Danthar likes to be a little tricky.
75% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah? I'm just saying, I don't get to roll either way because I'll never know if it is. I just have to take the DM's
I'm
word.
just saying, if it's a 50-50 thing anyway, improving it to 75% is pretty lame. Okay, so what do you ask Dan?
I'm asking if freeing either of these... I guess I have to choose one. Freeing this thing in here or seeing what it is will be harmful or unharmful.
Okay, so say it to Danthar.
Danthar! Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you, lad.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Hey, is this thing in this ice over here, is it good to free it, or is it going to cause me a lot of consternation that I don't want to deal with?
If you're dealing with consternation, first of all, you need to increase your bran and try some of that Metamucil stuff. Secondly, there is an eventual good outcome if you try to free the thing in the ice. But you'll have to face a difficult battle first, and seeing as you're a wee weakling lad, it might be too much for you. Danthar out!
Thanks for the vote of confidence. You're really kind of a...
Oh, wait, let me roll my 75%. Yeah. Oh, it's, yeah.
Nothing bad will happen at all if you open that ice up. There's
Well, there you go.
zero consequences.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Even a weak wee lad like you will have no problems.
So, guys, I talked to my god, and even though that he's kind of an half the time, he said that we should go ahead and free whatever is in this thing because it'll be good for us later on. It won't be a problem at all. Let me lay on hands first, myself.
Oh, were you hurt? Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah,
You took
6 points of damage from
Damage.
a thing that is smaller than my leg.
How are you getting that out of there?
He's not doing that. He's healing himself so one of you guys can get out of there.
Yeah, no, I'm not
pour
that
that into a
crazy.
regular
That's
cup.
why I
That way it
have
won't be so noisy.
a one-armed barbarian and a two-armed female sentinel with an armor class of like 25.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, so what did you heal yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 with... I get to get the +2 on the heals, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I got a 6, 16. That's... I assume since I'm healing myself the same.
Yeah, of
so
course.
3 dice. Yeah, so I heal up.
Okay, so y'all are healed up. So there's this berg of ice here. How are you guys going to try to...
Yeah, I was looking at the sovereign fire to see.
Right.
There's things we can do, but they don't last but like 1 round or 2 rounds.
Don't you have like a flaming hands or something?
I do. I have flaming hands. Yes.
Oh, that seems like that might
Is
be
this
helpful.
like loose ice or?
Or you can
No, it's like iceberg ice.
Yeah.
Zweihander it out with his one hand.
We can have
6
more
inches of
talk
ice and 1 foot of snow per round.
6 inches of ice.
How deep does this thing look?
It looks it's maybe 4 sovereign fire points deep in the ice.
I'll spend that.
Well, you don't have to spend it all. You could try to haggle somebody else into doing it.
Or you could just chop it with your sword.
Okay, so you burn 1, you burn 2, you burn 1. The figure comes out. And
Yes.
How pissed is he?
that's right.
I was sleeping.
No,
what are
it's
you
a-
doing?
It's a dead human form.
Hear the lamentations of the women.
And roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative! Gimbo North the Gnome here. While the lads set up for combat, here's a quick reminder. You can help spread the infamy of mighty deeds by rating us and writing us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever platform you use to listen to the podcast. All those who do will gain 1 point of permanent luck and the possible favor of Sezrican the Man. Enough talk! To battle!
See the picture?
Oh.
So you guys all have your back turned.
Is that a threat green?
No, it's a great big ice mantis creature.
So it came up behind us?
It breaks out of the pool. The ice.
Quietly?
No.
Okay.
The ice. You hear you're burning this thing out, right? And you hear the ice behind you crack, and you turn around, and bam! There's an explosion of ice coming out of the pool, and this giant, angry, buggy, furred creature. Jason, you're up.
Okay, paralysis time. It has always worked out well for me. I have never failed a paralysis ever.
Right.
Silent support.
Is that what that was? I'm not sure. I was kind of scared.
We're
there.
sending you good feelings, thoughts, and prayers. A 3.
Wow! Never send
Bad
me.
vibes only.
Right?
Yeah, clearly. Well,
I'm still doing it. Did it work?
No. Okay. Do you move at all?
yeah, no, yeah.
You move away
Out
from
the
it?
door?
No, you can't make it out the door.
He flings himself across the room.
After that pep talk from Danthar, you're just going to run like a baby?
Yeah, no, he didn't say, hey, by the way, giant bug behind you.
He said you should be the
Beware."
leader. He gave you the pep talk.
Yeah,
I'll
he
tell you
did.
what. I followed the script of many
Yeah.
pep talks I've given to Luke when he was
Yeah.
getting ready to face a test. All right. It's my go. All right. So I come chittering forward.
How did you do it? How did it go?
Just for that, I'm going to get an extra attack against you.
That's rough.
Hey, I want to die.
1 against you and 1 against. I got Luke. 17. Is that a hit?
Yep.
Okay. You take 2 points of damage.
And
And I know there's something else.
Actually, there's not. He's a pretty boring sack of hit points.
that was your only attack?
I tried to attack you and I missed.
Yeah, okay.
With my claws, and then
yep.
one of my, with my bite.
Yes.
And then one of my pincher things goes slamming down and scratched Abramovich.
All right, I'm going to retaliate with my Zweihander. That would be a 5.
I hope it's better than a 5.
Sorry, no.
7 on the
I'm
dice.
sorry. Shut up.
17, do I hear a 17? Is it 18? Do I hear an 18 now?
11's the number.
11's a miss. Okay. Carl.
I'm going to go around to the side,
Right.
and then I'm going to try to attack.
Yes.
12.
12 misses. Michael.
Swinging and a miss. 17, 18, 19, 20.
Hit.
6, 7, 8.
8 points of damage. Okay.
It's my go again.
It's
total
Jason's
bacon.
go again.
Let's try paralysis again because it's never failed me.
Hey, are you actually physically write down your disapproval?
I'm at 2 right now.
I know you are, but do you write it down?
No, I memorize it.
He memorizes
Maybe
it.
you should start writing it
Memorizes it.
down.
Do you trust him?
I don't.
Yes. I trust Jason with my life.
17.
Or at least my
17
character's life.
hits.
Oh no, you're paralysis.
Yeah, it's
Continue.
paralysis, not a
Is that
attack.
17 on the die?
Oh,
No, that's 11 on the die plus
Okay.
6, so it's 17. I wish it was a 17 on the die. The cleric's hands and melee weapon are charged, blah, 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 so
Okay.
I can't attack until next
do you
turn.
move up? Or are you going to wait?
I'm going to wait.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to bite Abramovich. 19.
Hit.
7 points of damage.
Do you want me to lay on hands?
I've still got a ton of hit points, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, they're paralysis
16.
You said 7?
I'm sorry, 16 hits, yes.
Yes, I said 7. 16 hits for
Number
6 points of damage.
Okay, thank you.
And Luke, you're up.
Great. I'm gonna attack with my swine. Scoring an 18.
18 hits.
Ooh, 12 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. He's hurt, but he's a beefy boy. He is a beefy boy. Carl.
I'm gonna try and attack again.
Missed. Okay.
One,
It's a 4.
4.
You want everybody to start getting.
I don't want a 1. I was like, what is it?
What do you do?
I'm going to attack.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use the dice anymore.
That's a 2 on the dice, which I believe would be a miss.
Miss. Okay, Jason.
I'm going to move up, and then with my cudgel of paralysis, I will attack it
Yeah.
for not much.
Did you hit it?
No.
Okay.
Unless 10 hits.
Does 10 hit?
Just 10 does not hit.
What about if we take off its armor class? Does it hit then?
Yes.
What if we make its armor class 0?
All right. All right. Let's see. I think it's you two are the only two who have heard it, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yep. I'm going after you guys.
All right.
Jason or Michael. 4 points of damage.
What?
16. I hit a 16 armor class.
Yes.
You take 4 points of damage.
Yes.
Luke. Miss. Luke, you're up.
That's coming.
You're saying you're at 2?
Oh, that's a 14.
Yeah.
By the way, Abramovich, the only person in the group who has a healing potion, notices that the elf next to him is in critically bad condition. He's about to fall over dead.
He'll be fine. I'll get to him before you go again.
Fermented cabbage.
You gonna throw the fermented cabbage to him? You can still attack.
Okay,
Yeah, because you're not moving. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. I throw the cabbage and.
But you can't do it with your offhand because you only got one hand. So you swing, you put your sword under your armpit, reach into your belt, throw him, grab the sword.
Does that work again?
He swings his
love
hip
it.
ever so gently, and
He pirouettes.
health bottle pops off and
Oh.
lands in his
It's not a
hand.
health bottle. It's a fermented cabbage.
No, it's fermented cabbage juice. It's in a bottle.
it's in a
Yeah.
bottle.
But like he throws the sword
Sword in
up,
the air.
and while it's spinning, he grabs the thing
it.
off his belt, throws it, and then catches the
It
sword.
catches it and
In the
slams it
attack,
down.
yes.
So what was your attack? 14 misses. This guy. Carl.
Try and hit. 15,
15 is the magic number.
6 damage.
Okay. He's badly hurt, but he's still up.
Can I drink and attack?
Can he use his movement to drink?
Yeah, you can move. You can since you're not moving. Yes.
I'm about to say, can I attack with one arm and throw a health potion? But a person with 2 arms can't drink and attack at the same time.
Well,
I
because
can't wait to see the logic here.
I'm the judge, I do stuff like that. You know,
That's why I have to ask.
he has to ask because he knows how I treat
Well,
him.
the reason is he didn't roll enough d6s. That's
Okay,
That's what it was.
so roll 2 of your hit dice.
Okay.
1 and what's the other one?
3 and 1.
3.
Does he have his
Oof. No.
I have a healer's kit. Does that do anything?
Yeah, but you can't do it during combat. You got to do it between fights.
Oh, we gotta murder this
Can
guy.
do during combat?
Throw a sword in the air, spin, throw a drink at a friend, have the friend drink it, and roll 2d6, and then attack.
Yes.
That's a 19 on the dice, and
It's
an
a hit.
8 in the damage, 9 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage.
That kills it. Wait. Oh yeah, that totally kills it.
That's a 10
It
damage.
goes down.
How'd it go?
Is there anything on its corpse?
No, but you guys
Is there
get the
anything on the corpse?
you get the dead body out.
Yes, and the dead body has what on it?
It's a Hyperborean dude.
Okay.
and he's wearing like a robe, like he's a noble or a wizard or something.
Yeah.
And he has an amulet around his neck that Abramovich consents is magical. Sorcery. Foul sorcery.
Clearly, I should wear it.
Do we think it'll help us read the runes?
You don't know. Do you put it on?
This is an artifact of my people.
No. This is foul sorcery.
Oh, foul sorcery?
Well,
Foul sorcery.
to Abramovich, all sorcery is foul. Unless it's clerical magic, he doesn't like it. But he has like a sixth sense that lets him detect magic. That's why I'm saying like he takes one look at it. And
I
like,
will handle said amulet to see the magic in it. To sense the
it
magic.
does not do anything when you
Hour
handle
of
it.
Chrome compels
Can I
you.
use...
I don't know what it
Are you going to
is.
lay on hands to help?
It's not a. It's not
You're
magical.
gonna lay on hands, the barbarian?
It is magical.
Yes.
Michael, roll 46.
Okay.
But if you get your intelligence or less, you'll be able to figure this thing out.
I have to roll 46 and less my intelligence. We're
Intelligence.
never going to figure out what this
We're
is.
never going to figure out what
It's possible.
6,
Roll
7,
pretty
8,
low.
9, 10. Yes, I did.
Okay, so
I succeeded.
despite your low self-confidence, you are able to decipher
Yes.
the Hyperborean hieroglyphs. It is a command word, Ogaltus. Whoever is wearing this, when they say Ogaltus, gets basically a featherfall spell once per day.
Okay.
So
What's Featherfall?
So
it's like if you're falling, it keeps you from taking damage. It slows your fall.
Oh,
It's a FedEx rule. Just unlimited.
once per day.
Well, it's a spell.
Yeah, but is it like on one person or a group of
No, it's only on one person. Well, it says a spell check 14, but I'm pretty sure that's just one person.
Okay.
So, just because one person identifies a piece of magic doesn't mean you guys can't talk about who should have it.
Right. And I dig that. I'm just telling you. I'll tell you guys what I
Because
learned.
Sometimes somebody will search, and I'll be like, "Oh, well, roll," but that just because they rolled doesn't mean they. So who wears the amulet except for Abramovich?
I think the elf should keep it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right, and then you heal Michael.
Yes.
Oh no! Did you get disapproval?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
It's just one
I
point
rolled
of
a 2,
disapproval.
but I get to add my stuff, though, before I get disapproval, correct?
No, disapproval is the natural die roll.
Okay. So if I have the natural die roll, it doesn't matter what my pluses are, I still fail. Then
Right.
yes, I got disapproval. Because why not? So I rolled a d4 for each disapproval, correct?
Yes.
So I got a 5 total. What do you demand of me now, Danthar?
Too much.
Danthar demands that the cleric undertake the twin test of humility and righteousness. For the next 24 hours, the cleric must obey the orders of others if they do not further the aims of chaos, but must eschew? Not a shoe, a boot. Those orders which would work against law. Would work against?
You must ignore law.
Okay.
Okay. So
each time
So basically, anybody can command you to do anything because you have to
Awesome.
act humble.
Each time
unless,
he fails to obey an order, no, it gets better. Each time he fails to obey an order, he should, or obeys an order he should not, he takes a cumulative -2 penalty to all spell checks. Oh, thank you, Danthar. You're not enough of a to me.
So those
I see you're off to a great start with your test of humility.
I didn't have to obey his orders, apparently, just everyone else's. Hey, why don't you go pee on that dwarf? Okay.
Hey, why don't you cast a healing word on me?
Here you go. You got a 16. 3 dice.
I can't see what you got.
2 3s and a 1.
Oh my god!
It's wonderful.
But you're back at full though.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you complaining about? You're back at full.
You guys go through this doorway or this door?
I don't know. Does anyone tell me to?
Wait, what's on the? What's on
Through
the?
the doorway.
Is there anything else on the body?
I go
No,
through
just
the
that
doorway
amulet.
first.
Okay.
The amulet of featherfall.
No, don't make him go through the doorway first.
Too late. He already said it. I got to go through the door first.
I'm going to tell you not to,
Don't
and
be a
I'm
jerk.
lawful.
That's what's the fun of
As long as the order is lawful. It doesn't
Let the
matter who it
grown-ups
comes
do it.
from. As long as the order is
No,
lawful.
but I feel like you should listen to me more because I have the same
Listen,
thing.
your girly parts don't sway me any more than his manly parts. They're no dwarven parts, which are obviously more important than all your parts put together. Which you probably should do to increase your species.
You know what? Go ahead.
I'm fine with it. I've already been told to. And I have humility enough to know that I've been told, so I walk through that door first, proudly with my wang out.
I love it. Okay. Good role playing. If I could give you bonus XP for role playing.
Oh no! I mean, there's not a thing of giving, like, I don't know, luck to people.
Mighty Deeds is a production of the Murfreesboro Murder Hobo Old School Gaming Association. We're playing Dungeon Crawl classics from Goodman Games, set in Fritz Leiber's World of Nawan. Original music is provided by yours truly and by Joey Hodge. You can check out more of his music at joeyhodge.com. Thanks for listening, and join us next time for more Mighty Deeds.